Go get your love, everybody. And if you see somebody new, give them extra hugs and extra love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love.
What's the matter when you feel right? Oh, don't you feel right? Hey, what's the matter with your main vine? All right, I said find it,
Find it.
darling, love it if you like it. Yeah, it's your business. If you want something, get some, get it together. Come and get your love.
Go on, go get your love.
Come and get your love.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come and get your love.
Go get your love.
Come and get your love.
Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now, baby. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now, baby. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now, baby, yeah. Come and get your love. I said, hey, what's the matter with your feel right? Don't you feel right, baby? Hey, get it from the main vine. All right, la 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 la. Come and get your la 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 la. Now, if you just walked in and you're just joining us, we're going to encourage you to go get your love. And if you feel like you haven't had enough love, go get it again. Go ahead and say hi, high five, shake hands, clap, hug. Come on now, Carol Ann, you're good at this. Go find some people to hug. Oh, yeah. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. One more minute now. Come and get your love. 45 seconds now. Come and get your love. This is a fast clock, 30 seconds. Come and get your love. All right, 35 seconds. Come and get your love. Go on, go get your love, yeah. Come and get your love. 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 Yay! Well, as you are able to, if you would like, please stand and join us in our opening song, Spirit is in this place.
We have come together as family. We have come here as we are.
We'll do it together.
And we Raise a roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place.
Keep those claps going. Verse 2, sing with me. And we sing in celebration. Yes, we do. We sing with words of prayer. Amen. Namaste. We affirm a life as sacred. Everything is sacred, yeah. We declare that peace is here, right here, worldwide, right now. Sing with me. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Yes, it is. Sing it again.
Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place.
Oh yeah, we're gonna raise the roof, raise the roof with shouts of praise.
Spirit is in this place.
Ooh yeah, Spirit, you are perfect as you are. Come just as you are.
Spirit is in this place.
As you are.
Spirit is in this place.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hi, my name is Carol Ann, and I am your practitioner on platform this morning. And whew, my heart's beating from all that dancing. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Debbie Ann, would you please bring in the candle? This light represents the who of who we are in this community. Let's say our affirmation together. The circle of love is complete here. This love includes all and is bound by unity. We journey together in that love, hand in hand. We sit in the presence of that love and see the face of God in all. God is in this place. Spirit is in this place. We are each of us in this place. We are finite beings. We're little dots in the universe. And yet, we are the expression of Spirit. As Spirit is all, we are all that Spirit is. And we come together to share that wisdom with each other, to recognize the God in each other. Our joint communities, we've come together as Seal Beach, Center for Spiritual Living, and Namaste, Center for Spiritual Living, and we are now one as Pacific Coast Center for Spiritual Living. One thing I'd like to remind us all is that the word Namaste means that I see the God in you. I see the God in you. And together we celebrate the God in each other. Namaste.
Good morning and welcome, the most beloved community. We are here together, and what a blessing it is to be here this Sunday. Thank you for those of you joining us online, as well as all of you wonderful, beautiful faces here in person. If you're new, we welcome you, and we thank you for coming in and trying us out. We are here collectively revealing that infinite love is who we are. Infinite love is who we are. We have wonderful speakers today. The compassionate, loving, generous Reverend Bobbi will be sharing with us today. I am Lorraine Urbina. I'm on a volunteer team, 1 of 5 on the hosting team. Sound and streaming, John and Matt. And we have a wonderful gang of practitioners today. We have Carol Ann, we have Debbie Ann, and we have Janice, and we're so pleased to have them. Pam is our leadership slide leader, and let's give her a round of applause. She's always working so diligently behind the scenes. Youth and Family, Winda, and production coordinator, Carol Ann. And you know what time it is? It's affirmation time. Not affirmation time. I know the word. It's announcements. Announcement time. Eileen, please come to the podium.
Good morning. There's lots of A words. Awesome, almighty, and all of you. It's just wonderful. There you have it. So this Wednesday night from 5 to 7 p.m. here at the center, we're having an envelope stuffing party and decorations. So it says here to call the office, but now you know the day, the time. And you're supposed to bring a snack to share if you wish. So this it was added at the last minute and I didn't practice. November 29th, this Wednesday. 5 to 7 p.m. in the evening. Envelope and decorating. Aha. Pre-service meditation. Each Sunday, here at the Pacific Coast Center for Spiritual Living, a practitioner leads prayer and meditation from 10:20 to 10:40 in the meditation room at the end of the hall near the bathrooms. Come early and enjoy this peaceful time together before service. Oh, and don't forget, let me go back here. Every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., a practitioner leads meditation. You can get more information on the website. What a wonderful way to start your day, Monday through Friday. Wow. From the circle, experience the enchantment of winter solstice with a special offering. Phyllis Douglas, Voix Angelus, will share her musical gifts from the angelic realm, creating a celestial atmosphere that feels like the heavens have been opened. This event serves as a portal for letting go of what no longer serves us positively and making space to align with our true path and desires. Join us for an evening of ritual and pure angelic transformation as we celebrate the winter solstice together here at Pacific Coast Center for Spiritual Living. To register, connect with Pam or Valerie after service, or use the link in the newsletter coming out every Wednesday. Join us on Thursday, December 21st from 7 to 9 p.m. here in the sanctuary. We will have a candlelight service on Sunday, December 17th at 4:30. There will not be a service at 11 o'clock on Sunday, December 17th. The candlelight service at 4:30 will be followed by a potluck. Thank yous. First of all, we have a sprinkler system. Woohoo! We want to thank Janine and the community that helped with their fundraisers that enabled us to get this sprinkler system. And we want to thank John Broderick because he's been working all week long on getting our Wi-Fi up. We changed and it took a lot of work, and John did it. So thank you, John. And last Sunday we had Reverend Veronica speak, and I wanted to thank her even though she's not here, so it's on recording. When she speaks, I appreciate how she invites me and all of us into the conversation. I feel like I'm just chatting with a friend, and as she does, she brings the best out in me. So thank you to Reverend Veronica.
And for our sacred song, we'll be doing the same one, call and response. So I'll sing a line, you repeat after me, just on the chorus, and we'll do it twice so you get used to it. So I sing a line, you repeat after me. God is love, God is love, God is grace, God is grace. Speak our prayer, speak our prayer. In this place, in this place, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give praise, we give praise for the blessings, of this day. Perfect. One more time. God is love. God is love. God is grace. God is grace. Speak our prayer. Speak our prayer. In this place. In this place. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give praise. We give praise for the blessings. For the blessings of this day. Of this day. For grandparents with loving trust, all who teach and mentor us, for everyone who leads and guides with patient hearts and much sacrifice. God is love, God is love, God is grace, God is grace. Speak our prayer, speak our prayer. In this place, in this place, we give thanks, we give thanks, we give praise, we give praise for the blessings, of this day, of this day. For sister and brother too, for friends and family who see us through, for those they ground who lead and form, heart, mind, and soul, that we may grow.
is love.
God is love.
God is grace.
God is grace.
Speak our prayer.
Speak our prayer.
In this place.
In this place.
We give thanks.
We give thanks.
We give praise.
We give praise
for the blessing.
for the blessings
Of this day.
of this. One more time. God is love.
God is love.
God is grace.
God is grace.
Speak our prayer
Speak our prayer.
in this very place.
In this place.
Yes, we give thanks.
We give thanks.
We give praise
We give praise
for the blessings
for the blessing.
for our families,
For our family.
for our pets,
For our pets.
for little ones,
For little ones.
for everyone
For everyone.
on this day. Good morning again. I want to tell you a story. I grew up in a home that's considered dysfunctional. And as a result of that, my family, my sisters and I have 3 younger sisters, were scattered throughout the country. We didn't talk much to each other. We haven't spoken much to each other. We haven't really supported each other over the years. I know I don't look like that person, but I am. I come from a difficult background. Why am I telling you this? About 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe, even more, I believed in the power of forgiveness. I didn't have it inside of me. So I sought classes. I saw this forgiveness class. This woman from New Jersey, she's a minister. She's big and brassy, big redhead, bold, lots noisy kind of a person. "Ah, honey," she says. And she was doing these forgiveness classes over online. And so I started taking them. And I took the first class and I said, "Whoops, got to do it again." And then I took the second class. And then I took the third class. And then I took the fourth class. And she's like, "Carol Ann, you got this." "No, I don't, not yet." I needed those 5 classes I took with her to just have it repeated. And from those classes, I learned that through prayer, I could, from my own part, heal my ancestry. And I could heal my future generations. I use the word heal. I don't know if that's the word. I think the word is restore. Restore to the original intention of spirit. And after I took those classes, while I was taking those classes and afterwards, I began to pray fervently for a restoration of my family, a reconnection, a reuniting of my family. And my sisters, I sent them Christmas cards and I sent them birthday cards. I was diligent. And at first, my ego wanted a response. And they didn't respond. And then I'd think, oh, darn them. I use stronger language.
But I kept doing it. I kept sending love. And as the barriers came up for me, I recognized them. It's not about them, that's about me. It's my expectation, it's my judgment. I consistently did that work throughout these 5 years, 6 years. This past summer, one of my sisters contacted me. I wrote a book of short stories that was published in 2018. And my one sister contacted me and said, I identify with one of the stories. And we just began this conversation about that story. And little by little, we're communicating with each other. It's not perfect, but we are communicating with each other. That barrier is thinning. Then about 2 months ago, my youngest sister contacted me, and she said, she took a picture of one of the cards that I sent her a couple years ago, and she said, do you still mean this? And I said, yes, I do. And we began having a conversation. It's not perfect. The veil is still there. But I want to finish my story with this. I'm trying to decide. My sister had surgery the end of October. She had a knee replacement. And she contacted me and said, I'm a former nurse, my profession. She contacted me and she said, you know, my blood pressure's really high, 160/93. What do you think I should do? I said, call 911. There's something wrong. And she did. They took her in. She had a pulmonary emboli, which is life-threatening for those of you that may know. She said to me, I think this is funny, but she said to me, you saved my life. What's more important to me is that this reconciliation that is possible through prayer, through surrender, through belief. I believed, and so I'm seeing. That's our promise here. If you believe it, you will see it. I believed and I saw. We are reconciling, and I hold it so precious, and I'm not going to quit. I think that's the end of the story. I'm not going to quit. Thanksgiving, I am so thankful. Thanks for letting me share.
Thank you, Caroline.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. But though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be.
it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me. She's speaking words of wisdom now. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be.
That was just so we could get me on mic. Shall I do that again? Awesome. I was just telling Carol Ann, thank you, Carol Ann, for wherever you went. Thank you for that. And I was just telling her how amazing it is, this music team that we have. Oh, I mean, seriously. So I'm just going to look in the back for a second and see if what I want to do is possible. Matt's going to look up and say, oh, no, Rep Bobby. Or he's going to say, you betcha. Because I forgot to do something when I got here. So, and either way is good. So first of all, I'm going to ask this again. Some of you came and saw Stephen Cope speak earlier in the month, right? So amazing. He's written some great books, The Greatest Work of Your Life, Dharma in Difficult Times, and I'm reading one called Deep Human Connection, which is so fantastic. But this month, everything I've been talking to has been around Dharma, your Dharma in difficult times. And your Dharma, the simplest explanation, of course, is your life purpose. But what is that? It's not a vocation. To me, it's how I am in the world. How I want to become more of who I am in the world, and whatever that means. And there's just a million different ways I could do it, and I just happened to choose a few of them in my adult years to kind of figure out what it is. And so you just let me know, Matt. Oh, okay, Matt is the bomb. The diggity bomb, let's go with that. Love that. I want to play a video that is spoke about in Stephen Cope's book, and it's the actual event. So I'm going to set it up real quick, which is this video comes from in 1939, Marian Anderson was refused a performance at the Washington's Constitution Hall by the Daughters of Revolution to perform. She was an opera singer, and the only reason, 1939, was because she was black. She was considered one of the most amazing voices in the century up to that point. And she was truly magnificent. So I found this video I'd like to play for you that shows you that moment, because that moment is truly spectacular. Go ahead, Matt. Any sound, my friend?
The diversity in that crowd.
Could you back it up, because
Was
something that is
astonishing.
spoken I want to make sure people hear. Thank you. This is 1939, folks.
She steps down those stairs and she lifts her head up and she begins to look out on the sea of people.
75,000 people.
The diversity in that crowd was astonishing.
She looks very majestic, but she seems very small against this vast, vast white background of this hyper-symbolic space. The anticipation must have been beyond anything we could imagine.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're speaking to you from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in the nation's capital, from which point the National Broadcasting Company brings you a song recital by the gifted Marian Anderson, considered by music critics throughout the world as possessing a most outstanding...
You have this fear of, oh my God, look at the people. And this irrational hope that's placed on her. You could see from the films that when she closes her eyes, you know, and takes that first deep breath,
The moment Miss Anderson started to sing, one newsman recounted, there descended upon the multitude a reverent silence.
Can you just imagine standing amongst 75,000 people at the Lincoln Memorial in 1939, looking at a black woman singing? It's stunning, right? No matter who you were, that moment must have felt amazing.
We never know what we're called to do. And the journey of our calling is, in its entirety, in the collective of our journey, is all sacred. Everything that happens. When Marian was originally asked to sing, and a group of folks approached the Daughters of the Revolution who owned that concert hall, and she was denied, Eleanor Roosevelt, who was a member of the Daughters of Revolution, resigned her membership. And yeah, she wasn't the only one. And so between what Eleanor did at that point was gather up folks and found a way for this woman not to have a 4,000 people audience, but to have a 75,000 in attendance, which is, it didn't matter where she sang. The Secretary of State at the time said it mattered. Even if she had to sing at the top of Mount Rushmore, she will sing. Now, that's the short story, right? Everything up to that point for this young woman was truly, probably, absolutely guaranteed challenging. All of it. All of it. Whether it was being denied, which was nothing new, being denied access, nothing new. But her journey there was part of a journey in which, to the moment that she stood up there, and later she had said that she had no words. She said this to the crowd, I have no words of what it feels like today. So I will just know that what I don't say, you already know. Right? And so I think the interesting part about any journey is this is what I can control and what I can't control. I can only control what happens here. That's the journey. I cannot control the past, the future, the actions of others, opinions, how others take care of themselves, the outcome of my efforts. By the way, the outcome of my efforts, that's a tough one, right? What other people think of me, cannot control, and what happens around me, I cannot control. But what I can control, and what I learned through Dharma, which is Dharma Difficult Times, is the only thing I can do is control my boundaries, my own thoughts and actions, the goals I set, how I speak to myself, what I give energy to, and how I handle challenges. Everything that is a challenge is part of our Dharma. Everything that comes up in front of me that I call a challenge, some might be a challenge for me, and for you it's quite simple and easy, and vice versa. A challenge is just something that I'm struggling with, and there's an opportunity in every challenge to look within myself and say, which is often, I had this experience with our daughter this last week, which we were talking about being kind, and she came back and told me something that I could do, which I thoroughly disagreed. Emphatically disagreed. And it came back to, is it important to be right, or is it important for her to be heard? And that's really the point. And so when we do this, how we respond is everything. It's not about being right. It's not about, because no one can predict the future and no one knows what's really going to happen. But in the depth of our challenges, when something is happening, I have an opportunity to pause. That's been my whole year. I'm going to bring this up later. The word I chose to live with this year is equanimity. And I think a year ago when I chose that word, I may even said this in different talks. I might want to have picked a different word. Because everything, it's like in the Course in Miracles, everything that is unlike what you think, like love, everything unlike love shows up. But I have come to believe something quite different at the end of the year. Because everything shows up so that I can gain a greater understanding of what that means. And it will do that until the end of my life. And so the end of this year, I am finding myself looking at equanimity as much more of a friend than at the beginning of the year where I was cursing at it often. Right? And so we cannot cure the world of sorrows, but we can learn to live in joy. Joy is not happiness, by the way, for those of you. To me, joy is more about peace, equanimity. Not by ignoring the suffering, but by revealing our own worth and aiding our journey to support ourselves, being able to do something about it. I'm here to learn how to do something about it in a way that doesn't hurt me and doesn't hurt others. I'm here to raise my own consciousness because I know as mine is raised, others are, which means when you raise yours, mine is raised. It's the principle of unity. And I think what's interesting about this journey oftentimes is people will do anything. This is Carl Jung. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, in order to avoid facing their own souls. I have been so guilty of that. They will practice Indian yoga and all its exercises. By the way, nothing wrong with yoga. Observe a strict regimen of diet, learn theosophy by heart, or mechanically repeat mystic texts from the literature of the whole world, all because they cannot get on with themselves and have not the slightest faith that anything useful would ever come out of their own souls. Thus, the soul has gradually turned into a Nazareth from which nothing good can come. Therefore, let us fetch it from the four corners of the earth. The far more far-fetched and bizarre, the better. We get to walk through this journey and figure out who we are. And it's not clean, and it's not neat, and it's not tidy, and it's not supposed to be. It just isn't. It's not, when I open the drawer, it's all organized in ways that make me truly happy, that it's just organized the way I like it. And then when something's moved, I'm talking about myself here, something's moved, that something's wrong, that something's different, that the world doesn't look familiar anymore. 2 weeks ago, I talked about the fact that if we want to be more comfortable in today's world, we have to get a new worldview. And that new worldview is that change is happening all the time. Constantly. It's happening so much faster than it's ever happened. And my comfort in it is to be able to move with that change and see where my views about the world or anything else, is in the way of me adapting. Because adapting is how we stay alive, really. An elder once told me that the purpose of science of mind was to learn how to die. He said that the teaching did that by teaching us how to live fully, by realizing our divine nature and that we have everything we need within us. Just sit with that for a second. I find it interesting, so in this amazing, beautiful teaching that we teach here, these are some things I've learned. I just thought I'd share those with you. This is what we teach. 1, I'm always at choice. Absolutely every moment I am always at choice. I am at choice how I see things, how I see people, how I see events and circumstances, and it's my choice how I see them. Now I can also deny them, which isn't the point, or I could look at them and see what's in it for me to both be and do. Principle is not bound by precedent. No matter where we came from, we are not bound by that. No matter our gender, the color of our skin, no matter whether we grew up rich or we grew up poor, we are not bound by precedent. We will walk through this life and learn the lessons we came here to learn. I'm not moved by appearances because appearances move. They're constantly shifting and changing, right? Love and law is the reality. Law being that what responds to us. When we say a prayer, God responds. That's the law. Law makes it possible, and love shows the way. See that little banner right there? We just like to remind you that on Sunday. As within, so without. As above, so below. For me, that means how I do one thing is how I do all things. Which means how I see it, how I participate in it, how I want to be in it, change it, whatever it is. Period. I am the same. I am not that different. It's not like, oh, well, over here it's really nice for me, so I'm different over here because it's easy. No, I'm the same everywhere. My inner self is projected to the outside world and onto others, and is mirrored faithfully back to me. I just saw some big, deep breaths. You know, that's good too, folks. That's also good. I've come to believe that if there is a secret to a fulfilling life, it is to find ways to live authentically, in joy, and to be a force for good in the world. And I can expand my view of the world through commitment and practice. That last line is the only way it changes. That's it. That last line. I believe the first. How I participate is the last line. I believe I am surrounded by a giving universe. And my purpose is in that. Why is my purpose in that? Because I'm part of the giving universe, by the way.